Exciting news, the channel finally hit 1000 subscribers. I won't lie, it's shocking because when I started this thing, I was struggling to even get, you could say even 10 subscribers was a mission. But yeah, we made it to 1000 subscribers in 3 months. Hopefully by the end of the year we'll be much higher, and I still need a lot of subscribers, need a lot of support. But anyway, we hit one milestone, and we're getting there slowly. But today I have a problem with my car. I had the problem for a while, but um, I just left it because I was lazy. But my hooter wasn't working, so I'm going to show you the whole process of troubleshooting it and fixing it the correct way because I didn't want to just connect two wires from the front with a switch. I wanted the hooter on my steering to work properly because it was working. And yeah, follow through with me. Okay, you guys know the common problem with the Golf 1 where you're turning your steering and certain times when you turn, the hood doesn't work, the horn doesn't work. So the first thing I wanted to check was if I'm getting power to the fuse. In my case, it was, I think it was, let me just see here. I looked for the diagram and yeah, check the fuse. I grounded it with a test light, grounded the test light, and then I checked for power at the fuse and I had power. And then I also made sure that my relay is clicking, the one that I'm pointing at, and everything seemed good. So I was a bit confused because I wasn't getting power at the steering itself. So I came in the front, I popped the hooter plug out, and I made sure that I'm getting constant power because these hooters work where it's constantly has power, and then when you press the hoot inside the car, it grounds to a relay and the relay sends the ground signal to the hoot. That's how it works. So like you can see here, I removed the steering. It's a 24 mm nut, and the part that I'm touching here, that's the ground, right? And then you can see on my steering there's this ring. It's called, I think it's called a clock ring, but that ring has to hit a surface, right? It spins around because as you turn your steering, obviously it spins around. So you can see the ring is a bit worn out on certain places, and watch what I'm going to show you. You have your negative wire, and then you have your positive wire. So your positive is that small little, can you see it broke off completely? It's like a little metal plate that runs on that same ring gear I told you, that ring, the clock ring, it runs on it. So now I just want to test to see if I'm getting if I short it, if I get a hoot. So connected one side to the positive, and then I'm going to take the wire and I'm going to touch it on ground to see if the hoot works. Like you guys saw, hooter worked, and obviously you'll have to turn your ignition on. So now you understand why this happens and why certain angles your hoot won't work. So I tried to improvise. I took a small like a brass piece of metal, I made it into that shape, and I try to put it in such a way where it makes contact with the broken piece, and then bend it so when I put the steering wheel back on, it makes contact, if that makes any sense. So like you can see, I put it through and I bent it slightly, so when I'm going to end up putting the steering on, it's going to make good contact when I turn the wheel whichever direction. Hopefully at the broken part I don't have no issues, but yeah, now you can see I put the steering wheel back on and it's making nice contact with that clock spring that I was telling you about. See, now every time I turn the steering, it makes perfect contact, and hopefully it fixes the issue. Now what you guys are going to do, you're going to take your 24 mm nut, put it back in, make sure that your steering wheel is straight and your wheels are straight. just tighten it by hand, and then take your 24mm socket with your extension or ratchet or whatever you have, and make sure it's nice and tight. So yeah, lastly, just put the two wires in its place and just assemble everything back together. My hooter itself, you can see I have a lot of clips and stuff that's missing. So when I put it back on the steering wheel, it's very loose, but it doesn't ever fall off or anything. So yeah, I'll just make sure that it's in the correct position. And place everything and test your hooter. And that's how you solve that issue, guys. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you.